Good morning, my peeps. Hope y'all are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I would do the Mr. Rogers neighborhood deal on y'all, but nah, I ain't gonna do it. Hey, that's old school stuff. I don't know if any of y'all remember Mr. Rogers neighborhood, but I grew up on that. So he comes in, he takes off his sweater, pulls off his shoes, and he starts singing that good morning song just to get y'all up and going. But that's before y'all time. I know y'all young bucks don't know nothing about Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. But anyway, I'm going to let Facebook do its thing, let everybody jump on, and then we're going to talk about getting a second refund check. All right? So, let's see who we got on. Chris, what's up, man? Stephanie, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. I'm going to wait till a couple other folks jump on, and we're going to get started with this. We're going to talk about getting a second refund check this morning. All right. Miss Bolden, thanks for jumping on. Karen, thanks for jumping on. All right. We got more than 4 to 5 folks. All it takes for me is to get 4 folks on. I ain't got to wait till no 10 to 20 folks, because the rest of them can catch the replay. I got things to do. Y'all got things to do. All right, so intro out of the way. This is yours truly, Cedric Jenkins, founder and creator of Your Money Matters. Your Money Matters because of the fact you get up each and every day, just like you did today, to go earn it. You have the right to keep it. So I like to come on here and give tips and strategies to help you keep more of your money. All right. It's all about keeping more of your money. And one of the biggest expenses that everybody have is taxes. I don't care if you add up all your monthly expenses together, it will still never amount to the amount of taxes that come out of your pocket. And if you can get rid of or slice your biggest expenses, which is taxes, you can have more money coming to your household. All right. You can have more money coming to your household. It ain't about how much money you can make on the grind, putting in 80 hours, working overtime, working extra jobs, getting the side hustles, start a business, what have you. If you can't keep the tax man out of your pocket, none of that matters. All right. I talk about taxes all the time, but what I'm part of is a complete wealth building concept and strategies. It talks about, we talk about credit restoration. We talk about debt elimination. We talk about asset accumulation. All right. But I talk about taxes all the time because when I mention the word taxes, everybody go, ooh. They get scared of that word because it's associated with the IRS. And anything that you're scared of is probably something that you don't know of or are unfamiliar with. All right. And so I like to come on here and get you all, give y'all the foundation where y'all can be familiar about how taxes work. Yes, when you don't know it, is working against you. But when you do know it, then it can work for you. All right. Now, I want to talk about you could possibly get a second tax return. Yes. You could possibly qualify for a second tax refund. All right. Did I say tax return or tax? Okay. Tax refund. Okay. You can possibly qualify for another tax refund. All right. Let me give out a few shout outs before I get into it. Lori, thanks for jumping on and tuning in. Quincy, thanks for jumping on and tuning in. Betty, thanks for jumping on and tuning in. Hi. Miss Bolden, know about that Mr. Rogers neighborhood. Latasha, thanks for jumping on and tuning in. Who else we got? Christy, home team, thanks for jumping in. Mr. Turner, thanks for jumping on. Anita, thanks for jumping on. Okay, so explain to me, how can I get a second tax return? Okay, now I do not know anyone who's watching it live or who may watch the replay, okay, let me go back. For those who have not been watching me and seen my videos, please go back to my my timeline and watch the videos, all right? But mainly, when I talk about qualifying for different tax deductions, I'm simply encouraging you all to become a small home-based business owner. Why? Because Congress, back in 1913, it goes back that far, reconstructed the tax laws to where business owners get most of the tax savings. And they're literally over hundreds and hundreds of tax deductions that a business owner can deduct, whereas just wage income earner, you can only deduct up to 24, maybe 26 tax deductions. Wow, 24 to 26 versus over up to about 400 different tax deductions. So who do you think is getting more of the tax savings? Business owners. Why business owners are getting more of the tax savings? Because Congress or this country is founded on capitalism. Okay, this country is nothing more than a business in itself, and what makes the country move is capitalism. All right, so business owners, this is why business owners get the tax breaks. Business owners start a business, they blow up, they grow, and they get employees. What do employees become? Taxpayers. Okay, taxpayers feed into the tax system to where now the government takes that money, put it in the Federal Reserve Bank, go make interest off of it, put it back in the Federal Reserve Bank, and put it in what we call the working capital fund to pay their bills, pay my salary as a federal employee, okay? Do other things, okay? So that's why business owners get the tax break, because they generate more taxpayers. The government love to see taxpayers because they feed into the system. All right. So having said that, if you want to see more of the videos that I talked about as far as these tax strategies, please just go back to my timeline. Now let's get to what I want to talk about this morning, is getting an additional tax refund. Okay. For those who are watching live and for those who may watch the replay. All right. If you heard me talk about being a home-based business owner, right? Let's say that you are already a home-based business owner, but you've been watching these Facebook Live of mine where I'm giving you some tax game, some strategies of some things that you could be claiming as a business owner, but you haven't done so in the past. Your tax preparer didn't know anything about it. You didn't know to even claim it on your tax return to give to your tax preparer. So you're probably saying, well, said, I lost all of that. You mean to tell me I lost all of that money that I could have been writing off? Not necessarily. All right. Here's the thing. The IRS will allow you, a person, to use what we call reconstructed tax. All right. Simply means you can go back up to 3 years and amend your taxes. Okay. So if you are a business owner, a small business owner, Ms. Rucker, thanks for jumping on. If you're a small business owner, okay, and your tax preparer didn't do good by you in your previous tax returns, you can go back up to 3 years and amend them. You'll have to do what you call a 1040X. Okay. It's called a 1040X. You don't have to go through SED. You can go through the IRS yourself. You don't even have to go through your tax preparer. You have to go to the irs.gov and go through, because you had to execute your own amendment. Okay. All right. You do have to execute your own amendment and then work collectively with your tax preparer to get it amended for you. But you have to initially execute it yourself, get the process started. But that's what a 1040 1040X. All right. You can go back up to 3 years, but just know that up to 3 years, you need to have your record straight as far as all the deductions or business expenses that you did not claim in those 3 years. Claim all those expenses for each year, get them amended, and then get them filed. Okay, get them filed. Now, just know this, which I didn't know. If the IRS owes you money from them 3 years of amendment, they will pay interest. Did you know that? I didn't know that. I thought they just give you face value what they owe you, but no, they will pay you interest. Okay. So you can go up to 3 years, 3 years only, to where you can amend your tax return for expenses that you did not claim to help you get additional tax savings, which will give you a tax refund. So that's how you can qualify for an additional tax refund. Only if you're a business owner that did not claim these expenses that I've been mentioning in the past 3, 4, 5 days, to where now you can file a 1040X, all right, and work collectively with your tax preparer to where now you can get them amended. Ms. Bell, good morning. Gary, good morning. Thanks for jumping on, y'all. Anita, thanks for jumping on, boss lady. So yeah, so that's how you can get a second refund. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. It clearly, y'all know I talk about this all the time. Every time I go live, someone always wait till they want to inbox me. I done had like 6 inboxes of said hit me up, said hit me up. I don't get it before the Facebook live. I don't get them after the live. It's always during the live for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, like I'm supposed to get off the live and respond to them. Anyway, they're gonna have to wait. So, y'all, if you are a business owner and you've been a business owner in years past, and your tax preparer have not did you right, and it's not their fault of their own, because they do not know what expenses that home-based business owners can deduct. Okay, if you're in that situation to where you didn't get much of a tax savings, or you feel as though that there are some business expenses or money you left on the table that you want to grab back, you can amend your tax returns. You can only go up to 3 years. All right. You have to file a 1040X to where now you work with your tax preparer to amend those 3 years worth of tax returns. Okay. With hopes that you get a tax refund from those deductions. See, the more deductions that you can claim, all right, the less taxes that you pay. And the less taxes that you pay, the greater your refund will be. All right, the greater the refund will be. All right, somebody say I'm a witness. Anita, you're the witness. You amended your tax return and you got an increase. So y'all, that's how you can qualify for an additional tax refund. Only in that scenario, okay? Only in that scenario. Now, for wage income earners, you can amend yours too. I mean, if you had some standard deductions that you didn't, or standard itemized deductions or standard tax credit that you did not claim in previous years, okay, that you should have claimed, you can do the same thing with hopes that you can get a bigger tax refund. So it's not just for business owners, but it's for wage income earners as well. The only difference in between the wage income earners and business owners, the business owners' refund checks will greatly be more than someone with a W-2 because of the limited tax savings that you can qualify for. All right. That's the only thing different. But anybody can amend their taxes and get their taxes amended if they missed something in previous years. You still can only go back up to 3 years, and you still have to file a 1040X. Okay. Anita says she didn't know about these deductions until she joined my econ. And Anita did, if you want to, if you haven't done so already, you can go back. She said she had a t-shirt business and had it for 3 years, and my tax person never told me about the deduction. So Anita, if you haven't done so already, you can go back and do an amendment on those years of you having that t-shirt business. All right, go back up to 3 years. Work with your tax preparer so that way they can do a 1040X to get your tax return amended for those 3 years, however long you was in the t-shirt business, but you can only go back 3 years. Donna, thanks for jumping on. All right, so so Anita was saying it wasn't until I joined my econ and you told me about all of it. Yeah, and when we what we don't know is what we don't know, and I mean, none of this stuff I knew. Y'all talking to someone that couldn't even spell IRS. Could you believe it? Now I'm sharing IRS tax legislation, our tax laws, and listen, y'all, the opportunity that I'm in is not geared to making us tax professionals, all right, tax experts. That's not what this is designed to do. It's designed to give us the foundation to give us tax awareness. Ms. Shuford, thanks for jumping on. It's designed to give us some tax awareness so we can start getting some tax savings to put more money back into our pocket. That's what it simply is designed to do. All right, Ms. Mums, thanks for jumping on, home team. So I want everyone to understand it's not designed to make anyone a tax expert. I would not even claim that myself. Now, do I know more than an average bear? Yeah, because here's the thing with me, I lost $1,100 every month to overpaid taxes. And I vowed not to give Uncle Sam an interest-free loan anymore. Not more. All right. So my whole goal is to leverage the tax laws as best as I can to put more money back into my pocket. And now I'm encouraging others to do the same thing, because you can legally, ethically, and morally put more money back into your pocket if you can get Uncle Sam on your side. When you don't know it, Uncle Sam is not on your side. Okay. All right. Let me see what else we got here. Who else is on? Miss Curry, thanks for jumping on. Brock, thanks for jumping on. Nina, thanks for jumping on. So let's see. Anita said, fortunately, when I joined the business in this year, I had not completed my taxes, and you instructed me what to tell them, and I got enough to pay my tax bill off and got a $68 refund. Y'all, the stuff that we learn and show you, if you have a tax bill, we don't show and help folks get out of a $10,000 to $15,000 to $20,000 tax bill with the federal government using these strategies that you hear me share all the time. All right, I keep telling y'all, the biggest expenses that we all have is taxes, and if you can slice into that, then you will start seeing more of your money. Good morning, Miss Curry. Oh, did I say good morning to you already? If not, good morning. Mr. Holmes, good morning. So y'all, if you you hustling backwards, if you trying to work overtime, getting a second job, getting all these hustles, but you still overpaying Uncle Sam. Listen, I don't care how much money you earn, how you earn it, Uncle Sam will always be the gatekeeper. Everybody got to see the gatekeeper. Everybody got to see the gatekeeper. Y'all seen Thor? Y'all remember, any of y'all seen the movie Thor? Y'all seen the movie Thor? Who saw the movie Thor? What's up, O? Who seen the movie Thor? Somebody tell me if they seen the movie Thor. Anybody seen that movie? The movie Thor? Y'all, do y'all know that that dude That dude with that sword, and he puts it down in that thing, and he lets you in and out of the kingdom or whatnot. He's the gatekeeper. Think of that dude as the IRS. Every time you earn some money, you got to go see that dude. Every time you earn money, extra money, all right, you got to go see that dude. So when you go see that dude, wouldn't it be nice that that dude would let you pay less in taxes? He can, if you can get on his side. The best way to get on his side is to know how he operates. But if you don't know how he operates, I don't care what you do. Man, you can go out here and work yourself to death. Trade your time and labor all day long in a 24-hour, but you still got to see the gatekeeper. You still got to see the gatekeeper. And when it's not about how much you earn, it's how you earn it. And how you earn it will determine how you're being taxed. Y'all gonna get me one day. Y'all might not get me for 2018. Maybe y'all might try to listen to say it in 2019. Maybe y'all trying to get your New Year's resolution goal up. I don't know. For 2018, I've been harping on this because of the fact I was in the same situation. But y'all, if y'all can't keep the gatekeeper out of your pocket, the gatekeeper is going to take however much he want to take and leave you with the leftovers. You want the leftovers? Oh, okay. Thanksgiving and Christmas. Well, let's go with Thanksgiving. How many days y'all ate leftover Thanksgiving dinner? Y'all like leftovers? Yeah. How many days can you eat off of leftovers? Don't give me scraps, especially if I earned it. The devil is a lie. Don't give me no scraps. Do not give me no scraps. I went out there and I earned it. I should keep all of it. But you got to keep Uncle Sam out of your pocket, folks. You got to keep Uncle Sam out of your pocket. This is why I get on here and I share this knowledge about tax minimization. But the whole income shift and wealth building program is centered around tax minimization, credit restoration, debt elimination, and asset accumulation. Those four things are the pillars to building wealth. And if you're not using all four of those things to build wealth, then you're really not building wealth. You just financially just surviving. And that's not enough in this society, especially in a capitalistic society. You have to thrive in a capitalistic society because of the fact capitalism will take advantage of those who do not understand capitalism. That's how it goes. All right. So y'all, you can get a second refund check. All right. If you was a business owners in previous years, all right, and you did not claim any of the expenses that you could have claimed after you got this newfound awareness from said or from the other business associates or partners of mine, to where you can go and do an amendment. You have to file a 1040X, work with your tax preparer. But the whole main thing about claiming those expenses up to 3 years, you got to have good record keeping. Go back to your bank statements. All right. You have to learn what you can claim, right? From meals and entertainment to, travel, things of that nature. But you got to know what to claim. If you don't know what to claim, doing an amendment ain't going to do you no good. Mr. Dean, thanks for jumping on, home team. If you don't know what to claim as a business owner, don't even waste your time doing an amendment. All right? You need to get in a circle of folks who knows what to claim as a business owner. All right? So whoever shared this video with you, and you have been a business owner in years past, and you feel as though that you left some money on the table, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get back with the person that shared this video with you and ask them, yo, how, I think I left some money on the table. How can I go back and do that? What are these deductions that I need to claim? And let them put you in game on some information of what you need to do or what those expenses are, so that way you know how to go back and reconstruct your record keeping, so that way you can go ahead and amend 3 years worth of taxes. You can only go up to 3 years, okay? Only up to 3 years. Up to 3 years, all right? Don't go back any further than that. The IRS is not going to allow you to go back any further. Only 3 years, all right? 3. Y'all know I'm throwing up the yo too at the same time, all right? So y'all, that's my time. Let me get up out of here. Let me get out y'all face. If y'all watch this on replay, hashtag replay. If you found some value, intrinsic value, I just don't want to say value, but I want to provide intrinsic value. And if you found intrinsic value from this video, share, like, and comment. And let me hear from you. All right, let me hear from you. If you've got some questions, put them on the timeline or inbox me. All right, okay. We will holler at y'all later. Y'all have a terrific Tuesday. I'm out of here. Pew.